Today, we are going to have a short introduction of Beijing opera. When it comes to Beijing opera, maybe these masks will appear in your mind. And today, we are going to have a short introduction of 京剧的行当. 行当 means different roles in Beijing opera. According to different gender, character, age, occupation, and social status, the roles in Beijing opera are divided into four types: 生, 旦, 净, and 丑. This kind of category or roles is a little different with Western opera. In Western opera, we have bass and soprano and so on. So we always divide the different roles in Western opera by the vocal range of the actors and actresses, yes. But in Beijing opera, we always divide the roles by the gender, character, age, occupation, and social status. So there are four major roles in Beijing opera. The first one is 生, second one 旦, 净, and 丑. Okay, there are the definition of the four roles. I want to point it out that the definition is very simple and the definition is made by myself. I made it very short and simple in order to help you to understand it easier. There is only one female role. The other three are all male roles. Firstly, let's look at 净. 净 is male roles with special personality. How to understand special personality? For example, if a male role is really brave in the story of Beijing opera, so we can see this kind of brave is a special personality. And the makeup of the 净 role is really exaggerated. You can see a little of different colors such as the black, red, or white in his face. So this is a good way for you to tell the 净 role. And the last one, 丑, is a kind of comic characters. You can understand it just like the clown. Yes, clowns are always make us happy. Yes. And 生 is male roles except 净 and 丑. So after you have known the definition of the four roles, now we will have a small test. Okay, there are four pictures for you. Combine with the definition of the four roles. Firstly, we know that there is a female role, yes, this one. So this is 旦, yes. And we have just tell you that there is a role like clown, yes. So from the appearance, you can know that this must be a comic characters, yes. And we have tell you that 净 is a role with special personality and there are different colors in his face, yes. So this one is 净, male roles with special personality. And the last one is 生, male roles except 净 and 丑. I have known that there are four roles in Beijing opera: 生, 旦, 净, 丑. And in 旦 roles, there are more categories. Today, we will introduce four categories in 旦 role. The first one is 青衣. It means girls who is dignified. Number 2, 花旦, girls who is lively and enthusiasm. Number 3, 刀马旦, who is good at kung fu. The last one is 老旦. It's senior female. Okay. The first one, 青衣, girls who is dignified. From the picture, can you feel a kind of dignified from the clothes and from the decoration on the head? Can you feel a kind of noble? Yes. If you can feel a kind of noble and dignified, it means that this kind of category is 青衣. And number 2, 花旦. 花旦 means girls who is lively and enthusiasm. From the appearance, especially the performance and the gestures of 花旦, you can feel a kind of lively and enthusiasm. And we will have some video for you later. Number 3 is 刀马旦. 刀马旦, who is good at kung fu, good at fighting. Maybe you have already learned the words, Chinese characters 刀 and 马. 刀 means a kind of weapon, 马 means horse. And these two things are always used in the era of Cold War. So, 刀马旦 means girl who is good at kung fu, who is good at fighting. And the last category is 老旦. Maybe you have learned the Chinese character 老. 老 means an old age, yes. So 老旦 means the senior female role. And we can easily get the information from the picture that it must be a senior female role, yes. Okay. Now, since we have known the 4 categories in 旦 role, and I think that the last category, 老旦, is much easier for you to understand. But maybe there are a little difficulty for you to tell the other 3 categories, 青衣, 花旦, and 刀马旦. So now, I have 3 Beijing Opera video episode for you. After watching, you can test if you can tell from the difference between the 3 categories. Okay, since we have watched the 3 episodes, now you may have your answers about which one is 青衣, which one is 花旦, and which one is 刀马旦. Okay, 刀马旦 is girl who is good at kung fu. Maybe this one is easier for you to tell. Yes. You can see there are 4 flags in her back. This is the symbol of 刀马旦. And 花旦 is girls who is lively and enthusiasm. Compare with the 2 reels. Which one is more enthusiasm? This one, yes? Yes. And the last one is 青衣, girls who is dignified and noble. From the clothes and the decoration, we can feel a kind of noble, yes? Yes. In today's class, we have a short decoration of Beijing Opera and its roles. There are 4 roles. They are 生, 旦, 静, and 丑. And in 旦 role, there are 4 categories we have introduced. 青衣, 花旦, 刀马旦, and 老旦. They are the pictures with the 4 categories. The first one, 青衣, the girls who is dignified and noble. The second one, 花旦, the girl is enthusiasm. And 刀马旦, girls who is good at fighting, who is good at kung fu. Yes. And the last one is 老旦. It's a role of senior female. Okay, that's all for today's class. I hope that you can have a deeper understanding of Beijing Opera and its roles and categories. That's all for today's class. See you next time.